Hey, hey Cloudy. Hey Zeke. Wonder if we can even find a world here. Might be a lot of people clue hunting. Did I even hope just now? I have no idea. And what is what? A high spell? I'm just AFKing some combat. Oh, I was muted. Hey RPG Live. Yeah, if I understood it correctly, the clue drop rate, like the actual drop rate isn't any better, but you have like a 20% increased chance of getting unique now from a hard clue. I don't know. I think all of them are better. Is a safe spot? Probably not, right? Yeah, hey, how's it going? Yeah, I was gonna do clue hunting in Highspell as well at the same time, but it felt like it would have been too much clicking with the stream and everything. So I'm just AFKing something pretty easy. I guess you have to wait here for a while anyways. No, it's not too bad. Hey, Griffo. Midnight here in New Zealand, just turning in. Come chill. Nice. Time to camp mediums. Yeah, not a bad idea. Hey, that face. Yeah, they buffed the, or apparently they were wrong. They had like the OSRS rate for uniques, but apparently it's been scaled down since there are so many new uniques now in OSRS. So you don't like get a unique all the time. So it went from, I don't know what exactly, but it's like 20% better looking at the numbers to get a unique, any unique now. You can't hear the pings from my Highspell client, right? You would have just heard like 3 pings if you did. Good thing you didn't already do 80 hards. Yeah, I've also, well, I guess I've done like 30. You don't? Nice. Yeah, because I'm running multiple clients. It's a very AFK friendly game, so I'm AFKing a bunch of stuff on my alts. I think it has like a 15-minute AFK or logout timer. All clue levels increased. As far as I know, yeah. What does Highspell look like? Runescape Classic? It's basically a Runescape Classic copy. As you can see, they're all like, I don't know, 2.5D. It's not quite as 2D as Classic, but pretty close. Even if you look at the skills, I'm not a fan of how the skills are arranged on the skill page, like attack, strength, defense. I guess they're like in the order they were released, maybe. I don't know. But it's pretty much Runescape, just a bit different. I think it's a very cool game, but I don't know, like it does have some negatives to it. It's a bit like clunky, not as smooth as Runescape to play. I might go to dragons later, but I thought I would get at least one clue from here. If we can even find one. You're about 150k XP away from 80 mage. Bank is shattered now. What did you do for the mage? I guess like combat, right? If your bank is badly affected or alking. But yeah, that's huge. Grats. Did it as cost efficient as you could. Yeah, I still need 5 levels. I do want it soon. I'm probably gonna do more chaos bolting. It is gonna cost me quite a bit. I'll probably try to do some superheating as well. Alex and Chaos Gauntlets, Firebolting Blow Dragons. Oh, whoops. That's how you die. Guess I should turn on effect so I can hear if I'm being attacked. I've been AFKing wood cutting a lot, so no noise or voice on the game sound. We got 82 wood cutting yesterday. I think I have like 11,500 Yevlogs now banked. So we need like 5k more to get 70 to 85 fletching with Yevlongs if I string them as well. Which is gonna be a problem, but it's like a very long-term project. I also need to get some maple logs to get 70 fletching in the first place. Fishing AFK method is cooked now. How so? And hey Nomadi. Is it just so many people doing it? Took you 20 minutes to harpoon a full inventory of swordfish tuna when in combat. Wow, interesting. So they did something to it. I wonder if you can woodcut. That's a problem. Carpal Tunnel Simulator 2025, pretty much. Yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna wait for I'm not gonna make any of the Everlongs before I get 70. I mean, the Make X comes out. That's what I was trying to say. I'm happy to wait for the Make X for the fletching. Get wrecked. I'm scared now for my wood cutting. What am I gonna AFK if I can't wood cut while AFK? I guess I don't AFK. Something with better chance for swordfish. Yeah, I mean it could be. When does Make X come out? Hey Glorify. It was in September 04, so it could be. I mean, it's gonna be like a few months, at least. Like I'm guessing, like 4 months for us to get it. With the pace they're going right now. It could be sooner as well, but I'm happy to wait. Could be faster XP now, if anything. Did you try fishing lobsters with the man attacking you? You got 8k XP, fishing XP an hour protection at 90 fishing based on 20 minutes. Yeah, I'm guessing there's something wrong with the AFK method, but yeah, can you try lobster? You're testing wood cutting now? Okay. That's what I'm interested in as well. I'm gonna be in shambles if I can't wood cut anymore. I think maybe swords or tunas are bugged right now. Yeah, let's hope so, to be honest. I mean, it is a bit cheesy, the method, but I don't know. I don't know if I can live without it. Hey, Kapla. Is that Kapla, like the Klingon saying, or something else? First time viewer, how you doing? I'm doing pretty well. Welcome, I guess. Yeah, they updated the swordfish thing this patch. Can you explain the method for us newbies? Hey, media. It's basically You have like if you have a monster attacking you while you woodcut or fish, you don't get logged out. I have a video on it, yeah. It's called like logout timer tech. But there's like a man on the fishing guild dock that you can get to attack you, just turn auto retaliate off, and then you never get logged out and you still shoot fish at the same speed. And the same thing works for wood cutting. For magics, you can do the unicorn that's near the magic trees. For Yevologs, you can either do goblins and a bear in Lumbridge, or the gnomes in Grand Tree. I think most people are doing in the gnomes. I think they only have like 2 HP, but you can like splash them with a spell or something to get them attacking you. So otherwise, you get logged out after not clicking a screen for like what is it, 60 or 90 seconds. Exactly, index. Nice. Yeah, that's the only word in Klingon I know. Or remember at least. I've never learned it, but I have seen all of the Star Trek shows, or all of the old ones. Seen some of the new ones too, not too bad, but maybe not for me. The harpoon swordfish normally it should be faster XP now. While in combat you're getting, yeah. You like those limp prices? Getting pretty high. How much are limps now? Anyone here selling fire runes? Kapla needs 115k. Hey, Ghoul. Hey, yeah, nice. Heck, you need so many fire runes for? I would imagine like fire blasting or something. Limps are 2k. Damn. Maybe I should sell some of my limps. I don't know. I think hobgoblins would be pretty insane money right now. I just can't be asked to do them since they don't attack me anymore. Where's my clue game? Just for training mage. You want HP XP as well as mage XP? Yeah. Are you going to kill like blue dragons, or I guess that's like the best way to get your money back right now, or even green dragons. If you don't mind taking runes to Wildy. Ocean of fishing. Interesting. $18 is low with S prices. Shops might be your best bet. Yeah, I mean, shops are always the best bet, but if you need 100k of them, that's gonna be a pretty long shopping trip. But yeah, I think Nomadi was saying that you can make like several 100,000 GP per hour by buying from shops right now. And I believe him. But you would have to buy every kind of rune, basically. And it's probably only viable during like morning hours. there much interesting stuff to do in Highspell yet? You were considering trying it, but don't know if you can justify the effort, even though it's super AFKable. There isn't that much interesting stuff in like, as far as I know. There's like one boss you can do, but it's mostly like just grinding better levels. Like right now, I'm just training strength since I don't have any better gear that I could equip. I don't know. It's a very 2004scape experience. There isn't that much to do. I could be wrong as well. I don't know if there's any like PKing. I think there's like a dungeon of some sort you can do. Kind of like dungeoneering, but it's not a skill. It's an actual like roguelike dungeon, as far as I know. Yeah, it's very AFKable. I don't know. There's that 492k GP per hour, free to play shop only. Not worth the carpal tunnel. Yeah, probably not. Hey Brandon, here's my stats. We got 82 wood cutting yesterday. Other than that, I haven't gained that many levels. I guess we got 75 mage pretty recently. 86 strength. And I've been lamping towards 50 RC, which is not too far away. Maybe I'll try at some point, but probably don't need another distraction from dissertation at the moment. Looks interesting though. Yeah, I can understand that. They also released like a Rune Light type client for it recently, which has like AFK alerts and stuff, so you know when your character is stopped doing the activity and stuff, which is quite nice. It doesn't have the crazy stuff that Rune Light has, but still pretty cool. Like I don't really want that. All of the automation. But the game in general is so AFKable that it doesn't hurt that much that it becomes more via the client. If you have 4 glories, you can do red spider eggs, agility training in edge dungeons, 360 eggs per hour, 330k, plus 7k agility XP per hour. That's pretty good, yeah. How many arrows from 60 to 80 range? I have no idea, to be honest. It must be like in the tens of thousands, right? Like at least 20k probably. If you pick them up, I don't know. I could be wrong. What's my main money making method? I guess I don't have one. It's probably green dragons and then alching the bodies with crafting and magic. Right now, I've also been selling dueling rings, which I get a lot of from AFKing Shadow Warriors, since they have 1 in 16 gem drop table chance. I think I sold like 150 dueling rings the other day. And they're going for at least 4k each right now. So it's pretty good. I haven't really made that much money recently. About 35k arrows, you'd assume. Yeah, could be. You've been selling magics. That's good money. Be right back, need to drop GF at train station. Good luck with clues, thanks. I do need to make some money, so I don't know. I'll probably just spend the runes I have. I also have like, I think we're getting close to 2k blue dragon hide in the bank. But I'm waiting for the next update to alch them. So once I alch those, I'll get like a few million at least. I guess I don't have that many things I need money for right now either. I would probably buy runes if I had more money. You were doing cows, but 63 agility wasn't cutting it, 70 at the moment. Yeah, that does help a lot. I should also get 63 agility. I might even do it tonight, to be honest. Yeah, eventually I would like to get 72 agility. I think I'm gonna sit on that forever. Since that covers most of the shortcuts when those come out. Monkey bars? Hell no. Let me know if you do agility, you need all the PJ you can get. What does that mean, Ghoul? You mean like you need someone to tank the skeletons? What's the best way to level a herb? Probably killing chaos druids, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think there's really a better way. You could also buy the is it Marantils? And then do the tech where you go to the unicorns with inventory full of unfinished potions. You make the potions while at unicorns, and then you get another inventory of the horns and teleport. Preferably to Edgewell with a glory. That's probably like the cheapest method of leveling Herblore. But it's quite annoying as well. Killing Chaos Druid is probably way better. For the skeletons. Yeah, that's fair. I guess you have 10 HP, so you got a lot of herbs from Fire Giants actually. About 2k units now. Yeah, well, killing anything that drops herbs is pretty good herb XP. Like I did a bunch of Shadow Warrior AFK where I got a lot of herbs. You could also AFK like thugs in the Edgewell dungeon, get some easy clues while you do that. 15-minute test and got 24 mage logs with unicorn method. Is that normal? Seems a little low. I haven't been tracking my Yevlog speed at all. Since I'm like super AFK. Probably varies a lot. But at least it's not as bad as the fishing you tried. If it was like third of the speed. How many logs do you even got? in an hour at your level, Nomadi? Yeah, is it like 100 and something? I think Nomadi is like 92 or 93 woodcutting. Once you're 85, magic scout really fast. Yeah, it helps a lot. You've tested 110 logs per hour. You don't track it regularly at 93 woodcutting. That's pretty insane. How much are magic logs now? Oh, we got 57 strength in Highspell. Sick. By the way, sell magics for higher than 1k. 1k doesn't make sense anymore considering everything else. Prices skyrocketed. 1.1k each. Yeah. Should be 2k. I don't know if they should be 2k. But yeah, I mean, everything has gone up a lot. Either way, it's not so slow that you're worried right now. You'll keep doing this. Someone should check AFK loves method. Yeah. Yeah, the prices are kind of insane. Bowstrings and flags are like 400 to 500 each. Yeah. I think bowstrings are still like, are they like 170 to 200k GB an hour? When you compare that to the AFK magic logs are. Then again, you only did 10 crafting to do the bowstrings, so that's also something to consider. But it's very annoying to make them. And like, as that face said earlier, carpal tunnel syndrome. Magic logs are kind of bound to the alloc price of bows. Yeah, and even then they are like more expensive right now, right? Like if you buy bowstrings and magic logs or any bow, like any logs, Yev logs and bowstrings, you lose a bunch, right? Which kind of makes sense. I mean, you shouldn't be able to make too much money by doing that, at least. Since you are scaling, I don't know. It is kind of annoying to make them though. So that's also silly flags goes for 350 each. Yeah, a bit. Fletching is easy total levels for people chasing ranks. Yeah, many people fletch while they thieve as well to save time, so it's kind of like zero effort or zero time XP. Not effort. It's a lot of effort. Flags goes 450 each. You mean bowstring? Yeah. I mean, miscellanea is gonna help with that, I think. Miscellanea and the make X. And hey, Josavi. I don't think I said hey. Feel bad now. Yeah, miscellanea will help. I think you can get like several hundred flags a day from there. How much did they buff the Clue unique rates? I think like 20% ish. I don't know like if anyone has the number for the any unique. But I think the singular unique chance went from like 1 in 117 to 1 in 97 or something. So like a little bit, but not too crazy. You want low altar so you can do cows. for free almost. Yeah, that would be nice. No double laws in 04 though, but I guess no one has 95 RC, right? Or I don't know if Akame has it. Haven't looked at the high scores for a while. Let's see. Oh, 96 RC. That's crazy. So Akame would be able to make double laws if we had the altar and that was in the game. How's Inducted doing on the high scores? Is he still going hard? I tried to check Lost City Labs, but the site seemed to be down. I guess Inducted has been doing agility, maybe? I don't know. Mining as well. Where clue? Exactly. Where clue? Treasure map. I don't really want to pick up a level 1 or easy clue in Highspell. Oh, it's gone already. I guess you can combine low RCing with picking seaweed when it gets added to the game. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Maybe laws will be cheaper with the shop at 1k. We can only hope. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I need to buy some law rooms for my peer. No meds here, only herbs. Rip. To be fair, after a month of silence, you were hoping that they would drop the spec update. Yeah, I think it's gonna be like a few weeks at least before we get that. I did see someone was saying that it's like feature ready now. Basically, like everything is implemented, but I guess not everything works yet. So if you're lucky, I mean, we might get it in like 2 to 3 weeks. I don't know. I'm just throwing out guesses here. What's the game in the corner? Looks like some Runescape Classic ripoff. It's called Highspell, and it is a Runescape Classic ripoff. It's basically Runescape Classic. Like, if you made a game and you wanted to make a game that was like Runescape Classic, but you didn't want to remake Runescape Classic, it's basically that. Like, the skills are a bit different, the map is a bit different, but it's basically the same game. They seem to have moderator problems. They have been inactive. Oh yeah, could be. Google Escape has Google has escaped containment. Oh no. A wartime. When specs release, the long finally outclasses RuneSim. Yeah, basically for everything after that. What does the D long spec like do even? Is it like does it do more damage or is it like higher accuracy? I've never like read it. I guess I haven't used the D long spec that much. I know the May spec is more damage and ignores like armor or something. It's both. Nice. I think the May spec ignores like enemies' crush armor and does like a little bit more damage as well. Yeah, specs will be sick. I might just end up carrying a DDS with me when I go mealing, just to spec with it. Even if it's not like the most efficient, it's pretty cool. I guess some people will also use Dragon Battle Axe for the spec. You bet you will. Yeah. Everyone will. I think so too, at least for like the first 2 weeks. Not using Dragon Battle Axe. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. It depends on the like how many super strength potions I have. It's a bit annoying to use it. Another dwarf. And hey, YouTuber. Better use supersets and DDS. Yeah, I mean, the Dragon Battle Axe is mostly to save money, right? Which is not a bad idea, especially in this economy. You'll be specking when you skill just to see it. Nice. Will you be able to come to Mage Bank? Not sure what time zone for you is. When wartime? Right now it's 3:30 p.m. Is there like an event in Mage Bank? Dragon Dagger spec is pretty decent combat XP. Yeah, it's probably better combat XP than D-Long at least. Hey Kapot, since when a classic? You mean Highspell? I've been playing it for a while. Like a week or something. When the update drops, the shops restock. Yeah, it would be nice to get another update. I missed the one we had today. Thursday, 4 p.m. EST. What time is it right now, EST? 8 a.m. So in 7.5 hours. Yeah, I might be there. I mean, it's not a bad time zone. Or like a bad time for me. Where's my clue game? Just did Legends Quest. No, it's just quick. Just start grinding in the mid game, throw form. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people like took a break or quit after doing Legends. It was like a major goal for a lot of people, and I don't blame them. Tomorrow, now, today, 8:30 a.m. EST, 31 hours from now. 2004scape addict. Where did you say you train combat? I've been mostly doing Shadow Warrior AFK. It's the place in the or it's in the Legends Guild basement, so you need to do Legends quest to access it. Do I see they buffed the raids? Yeah, they increased the unique rate by like 20% as far as I know. There's also some other good AFK spots you could do, like something in the wilderness or maybe Ice Warriors. I have a Ice Warrior video coming out today in like a few hours. I can't remember when I scheduled it. Could be in like 3 or 4 hours. Tested another inventory with Unicorn beating you, got 28 logs in 13 minutes. Yeah, sounds normal then. You got a clue, but you can't get your clue items back until you do observatory quest. You haven't played for weeks. Oh, you started the quest? Yeah, I think you need to finish it if you started, right? Would be 129 logs per hour. Why? Why what? So the unicorn woodcutting method is unaffected by last update? Yeah, that's good. I would have been in shambles. That was a nerf. Oh, clue. Very nice. This is the it's a puzzle box, so no. What game is that in the corner? Hey, shorty gas. It's called Highspell. It's like a Runescape classic clone. It's basically Runescape classic, or yeah, I mean it's like 2.5D. As you can see, it's not 2D, but still a bit scuffed. Sorry, stream was delayed. Why did they buff the rates? I think the rate was wrong. Like they were using the OSRS rate, and in OSRS it has been nerfed because there are so many uniques. So they switched to like a rate they found from 2006 or something with less unique. Hey, no juice, no use. Was fishing AFK nerfed? Probably not. I think there might be a bug with swordfish since they changed that. But we haven't tested lobsters yet, so we don't know. Can I do this without the reference image? I'll try. I should be able to remember it, right? Is it this? Oh god, I'm already fumbling. No, this is the other side. It's this, right? Yeah. Is the castle puzzle the only puzzle in 04? Yeah, I think they are released in October 04, the rest of them. With Gilded and the other stuff that comes in that update. There's some other new clue stuff as well. It's this one. Wait, this is correct, right? Is it like this? Yeah, it is. No, wait, what am I doing? This is, oh god, I did it wrong. Oh, that actually worked out for me. Lucky. You like the troll puzzle? Yeah, I like them all. I'm looking forward to having more, to be honest. You've done so many clues that you're getting good at these lighting puzzles. Yeah, I think it's like practice is all you need, right? If you have like the strategy, or if you have a strategy, I guess. I guess we can run from here. We don't really have too much to lose. Is this gonna run through the monastery? No. Good. You have everything right? Yeah. Would be kinda sick to get a unique from the first clue after the update. I also haven't had a unique in like, I don't know, at least 10 clues. Which is not unlucky, but feels unlucky. What was the update? It was a bunch of fixes, like bug fixes, but the clue update was that you're basically like 20% more likely to get a unique from a hard clue. I think the other clues are also affected, could be like in a similar manner. Yeah, there were a bunch of bug fixes. I think one of the major ones was also that the Wizard Guild now stocks out 1,000 of the like the expensive runes. So if you can get to the Wizard Guild when the server resets, that's a pretty good way to make some money. Or get some runes at least. Hey, Mr. Grandor. Falador wall. Yeah, I think the Falador wall is now one away. Apparently it was inauthentic that it was you could use it both ways. I had no idea, to be honest. So I guess you can only use it to leave Falador now, I would imagine, not the other way around. So if you're like mining at the Falador mine, you need to teleport back. Like the Brimhaven mine, I guess it is. Not. Yeah, no. Wait. Taverley mine, yeah. Had some trouble there. Other way around, bro. For what? You can't go from Fala to the mines. Wait, it's the other way? Why? That doesn't make any sense. You sent me the event, can check it off stream. Yeah, I'll check it out, thanks. Why is it the other way around? I mean, I don't doubt you, but why would they do it like that? I would use it always to get from like Falador to the crafting guild fast or something. Kinda weird. So now you can't go to Taverley dungeon fast anymore either. Huh. I kinda wanna go check that out. Taverley is dead. Hey, it is. Yeah, that really sucks actually. That's big suck. That's also gonna mean more people in Watchtower Dungeon, probably. Oh god. Is the fastest way to Taverley now to Gnome Glider and run? I don't know. Like the dungeon. Big Sug. Yeah. Oh, another puzzle box. Great. And we don't even have a anti-fire shield with us. Double, great. I guess I can pray mage. Let's check out the Paladar wall. Pay respect. Yeah, true, Grandor. Blue hide price is gonna skyrocket now. Maybe. Little nerf fixes were kinda comical, like the tutorial island energy resetting after leaving island. Yeah, that's interesting that someone even found that was the case, or like that was inauthentic. Oh no, I guess the rubble is on the other side. No. That's so bad. That's also like snape grass is now harder to get a little bit. It's not too bad. I can't believe it. I'm just gonna teleport because I'm lazy. We got a PK one with skull timer reduced from 30 to 20 minutes. Interesting. I do remember it being 20 minutes at some point, so I guess it was this point. I had no idea it was 30 minutes. Iron ore going to go up to maybe Hey Dusty. So close to monetization. You're on the way to join the club with you. Thighs and garlic. Nice. How many subs do you have? Or are you missing watch hours? Wait, that's the wrong pace. The subs, you're already there. Okay, watch hours. 140 subs away. Nice. Hopefully you get it soon. Epic. Uh, what was this again? Is this the mod skipper point? Actually need to, I haven't done a clue in a while. RD Zoo. Alright, yeah, that makes sense, thanks. Hey, Dank Tree. We can recharge prayer while we're here. Was it like here somewhere? What did it say? Oh god. Hear the torch at the penguins. That was pretty close. Are we getting Sardom in legs maybe? Boom. No. Anticipation. Holy shit. That's crazy. I'm so lucky. That might actually be the worst clue I've had now that I think about it. That's like less than 10k, 4k or whatever, 5k. This is like 17k or something. South of the torch. Did I dig south of torch? I don't know. It worked anyways. Yeah, this doesn't look like unique rate buffed. I guess we go back. Try to get another clue. At least it's like useful stuff, lobsters and blood runes. But still kinda sad. I didn't want to bank that. Still no clue from Ice Warriors. Rip. Yeah, I might go back there later today to Ice Warriors. Quite a nice AFKing place. I might just do more Shadow Warriors though, because I can only do them for one more combat. They're 48 and I'm like one combat away from them not aggroing me. So maybe I'll do them. Then again, medium clues from Ice Warriors are quite nice. I don't know. When does Age of Empire start? I think it's in like 2 hours. There's like a tournament going on right now. Yeah, 2 hours. I'll probably stream until then. Or maybe I'll make lunch or dinner before the tournament starts. APK. What is the buff on clues? I think it's like 20% ish on uniques. The drop chance is still the same. But I think it went on hard clues at least. It went from like 1 in 170 to 1 in 97 per item. So I don't know what that makes the unique drop, like the actual how many clues to do a unique. But before it was 1 in 14 roughly. So I'd imagine it's like 1 in 12 or something now. If you compare those numbers. So it's not crazy by any means, but it's nice. I'm not complaining. %20 is good for hards. Yeah, it should be similar for mediums. Maybe I can see it if I open the GitHub. Yeah, it's like a little bit less for easy, but still like 15%. And medium is around 15% as well, if I am reading the numbers correctly. No, I mean, I didn't mean it's 20% per clue, but it's like 20% better than it was before. It's like close to 10% per clue now, like 8% or something. And before it was 7%. Now it's like 8%, I guess, a bit over 8%. You see the numbers now? Nice. Or maybe it's like 9% now. I don't know. Still above. There's probably some chat about it on the Discord as well, I would imagine. I should just get this agility over it, to be honest. Or at least get 63. Only take like 2 hours. Nice to hit the next breakpoint, at least until next patch when the breakpoint becomes 66. Anyone else clue hunting right now? With the improved rates? You are pretty much. Just got the Pirates Hast last one, killing greens. Nice. Congrats on the parrot hat. Are you going to sell it, or I don't know how much they're going for? Last I checked, it was like 1 to 2 mil, I think. I don't know how the market is for them. Like, is anyone buying? Hey, Triple Cup. You did like 5 clues yesterday. Should have waited. I mean, it's not too bad, I guess. More clues, the better, right? Are all clues affected or just hearts? I think it's all, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's all. That's what the notes look to me, at least. Since all clues got like more uniques during the year, so they should all be affected. Either way, it's just nice to get any patch at this point since we haven't heard anything from the devs. Or that's how I feel like, at least. It was nice to see that they are still working hard. Not that I doubted it, but always good to see proof, I guess. Same. Yeah, I probably a lot of people felt like that. Spec mid-June, you asked. That's not too bad. Wait, that's like 2 weeks. Or like 2, 3 weeks. That's actually pretty good. 2 weeks? Yeah, I was expecting like 2 weeks, best case scenario, more like 4 to 6. Huh. Thanks for asking, I guess. Like, yeah, that I feel like that also probably motivates some people. They should make an announcement about it if they haven't already. Just did the math. It was 7% chance of getting unique before with 5 item molds. Now it's 8.5. Yeah, so like, is that like 20%? Pretty close at least. Hopefully that wasn't loud. I just hit my mic arm. My bad. I should really invest in a better mic arm. This is kinda bad. %10 chance if you get the reward. 6 items. Nice. Yeah, most definitely gonna AFK some Ice Warriors in the near future for close, I think. Would be sick to get the Ranger boots. $4K to 76 prayer, that's huge. Greens OP. Yeah, I should do more greens to be honest. I still need 3 crafting levels for the blue bodies. I've just been avoiding them since I haven't been playing that actively lately. And going to greens when you're half AFK doesn't feel like the smart play. I mean, it's not too bad, to be honest, especially if you do it at like this hour or a bit earlier even. Yeah, I should do like 1k green dragons or something. Maybe make a video about it. See the updated like gold per hour and stuff. How's the population at greens nowadays with the decreased worlds? Do you have to hop often or not really? I guess the player count has decreased a bit as well, so should balance out. Can always find a world and no PKers. Nice, yeah. I guess in 2 weeks greens are gonna be way more hectic with the specs. I kinda wanna do some greens PK. And anti-PKing as well. Grab like a DDS while you're killing them and spec out some PKer. I guess you might wanna grab a bow and some rune arrows as well. Are you meleeing them or like ranging? You must have pretty high stats if you have 76 prayer. Hey Ari. Race for Robin or Ranger? Race you mean? We could, but I don't know how many clues I'm gonna do. I guess we could still race even if I'm not doing clues all the time. Why not? EDS poking, 85 strength. Nice. Yeah, I think EDS is slightly better than D-Long if you do strength. At least that's how it felt on Blue Dragons. I'm also strength pair. So I probably should try the EDS. You're up here so you can't D-Long. Yeah, I mean I don't want to get attack or defense right now either, so DDS probably better for me too. I'm kinda saving them for whip, probably. That's the plan at least right now. That I'll try to get strength and then whip the attack and defense in like 6 months or whenever that's coming up. Your name is BK. Let me check your stats. Nice. Are you using anti-fire potions or how's the... I'm guessing you're 1 defense. Like how much damage do you take? Yeah, nice account, 80 mage as well. You pray melee and anti-fire super strength. Nice. I was thinking of doing some fire giants with melee prey on at some point as well. I have a lot of prayer potions in the bank. 6 medium since update. You do till 10 and then change to hards, you mean? Pretty nice to get 6 mediums already. Anything decent? Or any uniques, I guess. We've only had the one hard and it was terrible. It was like 20 blood runes and a rune dagger. No, you hit 200 med so far. Dang. Hopefully you get a ranger boot soon. Or 2 boots even. Can't do much with 1 boot. You get 1 more, then then it's your 3rd. Oh, nice. Hey brother, is there a way to check how many of each clue type you've done in 04? You haven't been tracking? Isn't there something like that in Adventure Log, or am I wrong? But I've been tracking mine, so I haven't checked it. Let me see my Adventure Log. No, it doesn't have how many I've done. I guess there isn't then. Only says that I did a hard clue. Would be nice if it tracked them as well. Hey Brandon, what was the change to clue scroll load? The uniques are now more common for every clue as far as I know. I think it's around 20% for hard and a bit less for medium and easy. Someone PK did the numbers earlier, and with 5 rewards from a hard, you had a 7% chance of getting a unique, and now you have 8.5. So it's like a fifth better. 20%. So not too crazy, but still like noticeable if you do tens of clues. You're 49 try on hard, so yeah. Yeah, hopefully you'll break that. I'm like 10 try, I want to say, but I haven't checked. And I'm still above average on the uniques with 3 uniques from like 30 something clues. But before that, you did get a Black Cavalier and Sammy Blade back to back. That's pretty lucky. I guess you're paying for that now. You're now upping your price for 110k fires to 20 each. Yeah, that's quite a lot of money. I wonder if there's someone mass crafting fires that would sell you them. All I've got was headband that you can't even see in your character. Oh, that sucks. That's from an easy clue, right? Or is it medium? Medium, yeah. Yeah, I haven't had a headband yet. I've had 2 pieces of adamant G, 1 piece of adamant P, and I think that's my medium clue rares. I haven't done too many mediums though, so kinda lucky. You can't remember, to be honest. Yeah, I should do some thugs on my peer now that I got 45 mage on it. I also need to make a new peer progress video. Maybe I'll do a bit more before I make one. Make it a bit longer. You do easy, medium, hard usually in rotation. Thugs, guard, hellhounds. Nice. That's a cool strat. Makes it more fun in a way. Or interesting at least. Hopefully we can get at least one more clue before I go make dinner. How long have I been live? Maybe like an hour? 1.5 hours? You felt like easies and mediums are a bit of a waste of time? Like rune armor, weapons, tools? Yeah, I guess like how depends on how fast you get them, but the average reward is kinda crap on easy and medium for sure. Also depends on your stats, to be honest. Like if you just take too long to kill hard clue monsters, then it's even worse. But you can get unlucky with mediums and easies too. I do prefer hards, just because like the monsters are more AFKable. I guess that doesn't apply to everything. You can AFK easies and mediums too. But still, yeah. Wizard boots are 2 mil. Yeah, that's a pretty big reward if you hit that. Welcome back, Medium. We haven't had another clue, or did you even see the first clue actually? Can't remember when you left. If you didn't miss anything. other than like a crying laugh, I guess. You didn't. Yeah, the clue was 21 blood runes, 15 lobsters, a rune dagger, and a magic longbow. So quite insane. And we had to do 2 puzzle boxes for it. I'm pretty sure that's the worst clue I've ever had. Like a worst hard clue I've had. You still haven't done any clues. Are you planning to or not interested? I guess you've mostly been fishing, right? You will at some point. Nice. Only uniques you've had after like 50 clues are Sarakite and Gothic Blade. Not too bad. We've done like 30 something clues, I think close to 40 now, and I've had Sarah Plate, Sarah Full Helm, and Rune Kaiji. So kinda lucky. You haven't played much recently. That's fair if you're doing the dissertation and other stuff as well. Oh, by the way, apparently spec update is coming in like 2 weeks. 2 or 3 weeks. Nothing official, but PK in chat asked the devs, and that's what they said. That's kind of interesting. 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, I mean that's very nice. I was expecting a lot more. You'll need to do a lot of quests and want to get your cooking up to cook sharks. When specs come out, people are going to PvP. Yeah, I'm sure they will. I'm gonna PvP. Might need to start fishing sharks. Not a bad idea, Zeke. You have like 8 each left at bank. Yeah. I think I have like a few hundred from clues mostly, or only clues. Guess I'm out of food in Highspell. Check out this sick teleport animation. Holy. Hey, Just Reliant. Clues were buffed. Yeah, they buffed the unique. Apparently, it was wrong. Like they had OSRS rate, and it was supposed to be better for the uniques. So now you're like 20% more likely to get a unique than before. That's a rough estimate, by the way. I don't know. It's around 20%. I'm gonna see if there's a spot in Highspell for a clue spot. Hellhound's about to be packed. Yeah, probably. I mean, I had to hop twice to find a world even at this hour. They patched bankerless boots. Oh no, I wasn't really using them. But maybe it's a pain if you're fletching a lot or something. Maybe easy clues will be worth it. Yeah, should be. I think for easies and medium, it's more like 15%, but still like a noticeable amount. Oh, these spots are both taken. There's a third spot here somewhere. Oh, nice, it's free. Was a nice one click to bank when cooking in Catherby. Oh yeah, I guess that as well. Hey, Salty Nuts. How am I playing 2004scape? It's a private server. The link is in the description if you're interested. It's a open source preservation project, so they're trying to make it as close to how it was back in the day. And it's also free to play, like doesn't cost anything, you can't buy anything, there's no in-game shop or anything. Can't wait for Cook X. Yeah, same. You have about 15k salmon and trout rotting in the bank. Yeah, it's good that they don't actually rot. Yeah, I'm also waiting for Make X for fletching the most, I think. Cooking would be nice as well, but it's not that big of a deal. I guess I'm not very fishing that much anymore. Like my accent, where am I from? I'm from Finland. Thanks. Oh no, my music gone. You don't mind cooking so much, but waiting for fletching because it's just painful, especially as the pop-up always lags, so it's difficult to have consistent rhythm. Yeah, I feel that. I'm not gonna do any fletching or, I mean, I'll make darts and arrows, but I'm not gonna make any bows before that's in the game. I just can't. I don't want to. What skill is that? The bag under fishing? It's cooking. Is the image different in OSRS? I don't remember. Most of your fletching XP has come from arrows. Yeah, same. I did like 45 with bows and questing, and then I did arrows all the way to whatever I'm at now. And I'll continue making arrows probably. I need to cut some normal logs for the shafts, or buy them, I guess, from Ranging Guild. Same image in OSRS. Right. Probably different in RS3, right? I'm guessing they're all slightly different in that. You play R3. Yeah, that makes sense then. Wait, where are my arrows? Hello? Well, it doesn't really matter, I guess. Really, let me see if the bug is still around. No, I don't know. RS3 is kinda lit. I think it's pretty interesting how the game developed. Like, it's gone so far, I feel like. So different than Runescape 2 ever was. The only like bossing the PVM is the only good thing, in your opinion. Yeah, that's fair. Everyone has their likes. There isn't much bossing in 04, sadly. We only have KBD right now. And that's not really a boss. Or I guess it is a boss, but you can even save spot it, so kinda irrelevant. Also, Calfight Queen comes in later 04. Barrows is like mid 05. But even that's not really bossing. I would say God Wars is probably like the first boss. And I don't know if we're like likely to get to 07. Or at least not in the next like 3-4 years. Daganot Kings. Okay, I guess yeah, that's a good point. Daganot Kings are very boss like, since they have like different mechanics and stuff. Kinda sucks that Dragon Axe is useless for like a year. At least it's cooler than a Rune Axe. Finally, you finally got a clue. What would dragon items even drop when they were first released? You mean Daganot Kings? Or what drops dragon items? Of course, instantly when you filled bags with food, of course. Hey, E&M, the old full helms looked sick. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Dragon items like sword, axe. Well, the axe comes from Dagannoth Kings, right? I think my arrows are like bugging out. No, they're here. Never mind. Yeah, the Dragon Square Shield you can get from basically anything the left have. Anything that's on the gem drop table can drop it. And the mate can drop from KBD and anything on the rare drop table. So Fire Giants and like, is it like Black Dragons as well? And what else? I think that's about it. Maybe Red Dragons? Black demons have it. Yeah, I think it's black demons, black dragons, fire giants, and KBD. Yeah, the dragon axe is as good as a rune axe for like a year after it was released, and they later buffed it to be better than rune axe. So far away from our range level at this point. Like 8 hours or something. Feels crazy. I guess I don't really need range levels anymore. I'm pretty much set for Slayer. I can do any task with range comfortably. Quite happy that I got 80 range already. Like, that was my big goal for range. You forgot to like. I can't believe you forgot to do that. Everyone like the stream, please. It's cool. You know what else would be cool? Getting a clue scroll from Hellhounds. You gained 8 likes. Nice. Thanks for the likes, guys. I think it helps with the algo, right? I haven't even checked like the numbers, but the chat has been alive, so I'm pretty happy with that. Doesn't really matter how many people are watching. Everyone by membership. You saying if that works? Superheat. Yeah, cool. You forgot to buy membership. Nah, it's cool, really. You don't have to. I was thinking about redoing the emotes a little bit. You don't have to if you don't care about living. That's harsh. What's my strength XP? Pretty close to 58 strength in Highspell. Not really going for any specific level, I'm just AFK in combat for the sake of it. Maybe getting some loot. I still need to get a new, like this, the black armor, the Coronium is level 40 defense. And I have a Palladium level 30, so adamant chest on. Need to find a Coronium chest plate somehow. I do think it's pretty cool that black armor is level 40 because it's one of the coolest armors in Runescape. Like black peers have always been kinda iconic. And then in this game, I think the next armor is level 70 and it's colored like rune. But there's some like different trimmed and other, like there's some silver armor, I don't know what level that is. I'm a big noob in this game, so I don't know much. Was kind of weird decision in Runescape to have steel at 5, then black at 10. Yeah, kinda. Facts. Anyone else has had a glitch with lamps? You disappeared after you clicked the reward and there was no pop-up. I think I've had that happen before. I'm pretty sure I still got the XP. Yeah, in Highspell the bronze is level 1, iron is level 10, steel is level 20. So there's no like 5 and 10. So I guess they did like think about some things. They didn't copy 1-to-1. That makes more sense than having 4 tiers of metal within 10 levels. Yeah, it's kind of weird that bronze and iron are both level 1, right? As well. In Runescape. I wish bronze was level 1, iron was like 5, then maybe steel 10. I don't know. I don't know how you would make it. I guess black could have been like 15 or something, make it a bit special. But it's not like that's like the only weird thing in Runescape. It's not like a huge deal either. Just would have been nice if it was a bit different. Yeah, in early RuneScape, they definitely massively underestimated how many hours people would play. Yeah, could be. Could also be that they added iron first and then it was already level 1 and they were like, well, what if we add bronze? Like, I guess we make it level 1 too. I don't know. But then again, smithing, that doesn't make sense for smithing. Maybe they made it later. I don't know. Who knows? They probably thought they would need stuff stacked at the early levels to get people engaged. Maybe, yeah. Or maybe it was a lot lower as well, the XP originally. So you could actually like progress to iron armor from bronze and stuff. I don't know. Smithing is almost the opposite of everything else. Yeah, I guess it's one of the the more cooked skills where it doesn't really make any sense that like a rune two-hander is, well, is it like 99 smithing basically? Didn't they change that in RS3 though? I think they reworked smithing at some point, if I'm not wrong. I think someone was talking about that. Oh, nice. We got a clue in Highspell. If I get lucky, I can get my plate chest body from that. Very cool. Hey, Arma. The entire game is logarithmic, makes sense. It stands in the beginning, especially before they had data to correlate player progression. Yeah, I mean, it was a bunch of guessing from their part. Can't really rag them too much about some decisions they made on based on like data from Ultimate Online era or Ultima Online, I mean, like EverQuest, whatever. Connection lost. Yikes. I think I'll try to get one more clue and then I probably have to make some dinner. I haven't really had anything to eat today. Already 5 p.m. What am I thinking of making? I went to the store earlier and I bought like 800 grams of chicken that was on sale for -30. So, and that's because it goes bad tomorrow, or tomorrow is the expiration date. So I guess I'm gonna make chicken and maybe some noodles or something. Noodles or rice. I have some other stuff to put into, but that's the gist of it. Kinda need to eat the chicken today and tomorrow, I guess. To be honest, you're surprised there wasn't more weird things like bronze and iron and steel at 5. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty low amount of weird stuff if you think about it. They like got super lucky, I feel like, with some of the design. I guess the bows are like the bow levels are a bit weird too. Since isn't it like 1 5 20? But I think that's also because they just didn't have the other bows in the beginning. Is there a bow at level 10? I guess there could be. Wait, it's normal oak. I think willow's 20, right? I think fishing and cooking and to an extent magic are pretty well balanced. Yeah, I think so too. Prayer as well, I think is pretty nice, even though like I think it's good that the highest prayer is 43, at least in 04. You still get a benefit out of having high prayer, but you don't really need it. Range armor is pretty well balanced at like 120, 40, then every 10 levels. Hey John, can you start OSR as free to play Iron Man? I was thinking about it, but now I'm kinda stuck playing Highspell, so probably not for a while. Maybe in the future. There's a lot of weird early level staffs that are useless. Yeah, I guess that's a thing as well. Like the regular staff is completely useless, basically. Since you can buy an elemental staff for 1.5k, which makes no sense. They actually fixed that in Highspell. In Highspell, the normal staffs are useful because you need level 40 mage to equip elemental staff. And they're like high level drops as well, so you have to pay like 100k to buy one. The mage gear is bad in 04. Yeah. And I think Split Park is pretty awful as well when it comes out. Like they buff it in a later patch. It's not great to begin with, but it's like even worse when it comes out. In terms of unlocks, magic's relatively well balanced across most of the level range. Yeah, I think like the spells are pretty good, but the gear isn't. I guess melee gear is also pretty fine, like weapons. I mean, other than the early start, like rune at 40, dragon at 50, 60, and then later you have like weapons at 50 and 70. I don't like the 75 for god swords though, but I don't like god swords in general, so maybe I'm a god sword hater. They should have just made it 70 or 80, I think. Looks ugly. Staff, regular battle staff. There's the magic staffs that are useless, and then all the elemental staffs are the same stats in 04. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit weird that like the mystic staff has the same magic attack as the normal air staff. You have to pay 40k extra and then you just get a staff with a higher melee attack. Like what? You don't like god swords either? Yeah, I think they're dumb. Like they would have been fine if the specs weren't so OP and if the weapons weren't so fast. Like I don't understand why they're so fast. Especially Sarah sword. But like AGS is completely off the chain with the spec, especially. Off the chain, off the hook. I don't know what I'm saying. It made sense for Runescape Classic where you would melee attack as well as mage at the same time. That's extra DPS from the Mystic Staff. Yeah, that's fair. It's probably like from that era the decision. They also cared a lot more about not like making gear that's too good. Hey Rebecca. Yeah, they boosted every blue unique rates. I think hard is like 20% more likely to get a unique now, and easy and medium looked like around 15%. So the chance of getting a unique went from like 1 in 14 to 1 in 12 or something. I'm making up the numbers, by the way. I didn't really do any math, but that's what it looked like. Basically, they were using the unique rate from OSRS, and they've been lowering it in OSRS since there are so many uniques. Since the more uniques there are, the more likely you're gonna get one. So now that we have less uniques, they found like a rate from 06. Hey Ava, is mining rune or good money or right now or not? I don't know. I have no idea. Like, is anyone? I'm guessing someone's buying it, right? I would imagine it's good money. Like, I don't know how easy it is to find ores. Like, what's the respawn rate on them, etc. I have no idea. I've never mined rune. I'll try get a clue for like 20 minutes, and if we don't get one, then I'll probably go cook some dinner. This also isn't the best spot for me since there's only 2 of this. Should have maybe gone to Taverley. When spec update, anyone know it? Apparently, someone in chat asked, I think it was PK, and Dev said mid-June, so could be as early as in 2 weeks. Maybe like 2 to 3 weeks if we're lucky. I think that would be very nice. I was expecting more still. Like, I was expecting to have to wait for like 6 weeks. Yeah, Pog. I still need to get 80 mage before that, or shortly after it. So I want to try some PK with mage as well. I wasn't really too excited for it when I started. Like, I didn't think I would get 80 mage to PK, but now I kind of feel like getting it. I think I'm gonna suck with mage. I guess you have to practice to get better. What's included in that update batch? Just specs and other stuff. It's basically everything up to the specs. So I think one of the other big things is the agility breakpoint goes from 9 to 6. I wonder what else. I guess I could check. But it's basically the update right before Priest Imperial. So it won't have Mauritania. Are we getting a half a key? Pretty close. $76 magic. Shit is expensive. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I think the next patch has Elemental Workshop quest actually. And the thieving stun timer is reduced. That's a pretty big one. Let's see what else. I guess there isn't that much more. World map updated. That's irrelevant. Yeah, it's mostly the agility, thieving, elemental workshop, and specs. Also, the thieving from stalls update. So multiple people can thieve from stalls again and mine the same ore, I think, as well. And 2 more NPC types now drop treasure trail clues. I don't know what those 2 are. And strange fruit buff also for run energy. The same update. You're about to mine iron ore just to superheat and sell the bars so you don't lose so much money. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. It's pretty good XP. I guess you could do steel and make money, but that's also less XP. I'm probably gonna end up doing some steel, just get cannonballs for myself. I'm just kinda dreading it right now. I've been doing too much mining. I was gonna do the fire RC multi-skilling method for a longer time, but I don't know, I just couldn't do it. I didn't want to mine. Everything else about it was fine, but I don't know. Any clues? Maybe a clue, perhaps? Yeah, I need to do some. I guess I'll go firebolt some dragons. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I should do green dragons too before the specs come out. Just because I think it's gonna be a lot less safe after they're out. Or, yeah, I guess a lot less is fair. A little bit at least. We were superheating steel bars at Arty and it was alright. Kind of felt inefficient without having the Legends Guild unlocked though. Yeah, I think it's quite a bit faster. Can't remember the exact numbers, but it stacks up, I guess. I think I might have said it in my video. Hey Wes, so unique rate buff, damn. Yeah, by like around 20%. And by 20%, I mean you're 20% more likely to get a unique than before. Not that you get 20% or you have a 20% chance, 30%. Yeah, could be. Yeah, it's like 20 to 30%, I guess. Closer to 30. More Rangers Robins in the game and stuff. Technically, yeah, that should be the case after a while. At the end of the day, still RNG. Yeah. I mean, it's gonna take a while for more Robins to magically appear. But in the long term, yeah. There's people grinding mediums now, so can't imagine Rangers really crashing that much. Yeah, I mean, I doubt they're gonna crash or anything. Just might be slightly more available to buy. We were doing mediums just a few days ago. Odd job is 700 medium and 99 range. No rangers when Herrick pulled 3 and 20. Oh god. People just have different RNG. Yeah, exactly. That must be a bit depressing. Pretty sure you'll be guaranteed to get a Robin from a clue sometime after you buy a Robin. Probably. At least then you have a placeholder for the bank. You're only 13 to 14 mediums, KC probably though. Let me see how many I've done. I've done 15 mediums. And let's see, hards. For 35 hards. Or at least that's what I think it is. I could be a bit more and I've just not flipped them all, but chat 20 mil placeholder, exactly. Good time to start grinding clues then. Yeah. I have a sort of a medium clue video coming out today. But it's nothing crazy. Just some neat tech for AFK. We're killing fire giants right now for range XP, but maybe Hellhound is good too then. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of Hellhounds. I just felt like doing them for the stream since maybe we would get more clues. But I mean, if the only goal is to do clues, then Hellhounds are the best. I just Yeah, I mean, I guess no one likes the fact that they don't drop items, but you're 180 hard clues, no Robin, while friends pulls at 10 to 20. Yeah, I mean, 10 to 20 is insane. You got a Robin on OSRS one time, but you got like over 400 hearts there. Yeah, would have been a bit sad if you didn't get one in 400. Yeah, I'll give it like 10 minutes more, and then if I don't get a clue, I'll just go make dinner. Already 5:30 pretty much. I can't believe Garlic did this for like 6 hours without getting a clue. I don't know if I could do this for 6 hours if I was trying all the time. I guess like it's fine if you're streaming kinda feels insane to me. Blue Dragon is worse. You were there for 32 hours for one. Yeah, that's crazy as well. But at least at Blue Dragons, you're getting like hides and other loot. Here, you're literally getting nothing. So that's kinda awful. You were killing tribesmen for 4 hours, no clues either. Maybe 3 to 4 hours. They have okay loot as well. Yeah, at least you are getting like something from tribesmen as well. But I've been here for like over 2 hours now. We got one clue that gave me like 15k. So the GB per hour has been like 8k. Not the best. But I guess if I had got like a decent clue, the GB per hour would be like closer to 100k. So it's all about luck. I can't really do like sample size of one clue. You go back to blue when mage training. Just finished buying 100k iron darts, so you want to use it up. Nice. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do some greens before the spec update, and then I'll probably focus on maging blues. At least until I run out of runes. What spells do I use for blue? Mostly Firebolt, since I have Chaos Gauntlets. But I'll probably also Fire Blast them. I don't know if I really wanna Fire Strike them. Feels like a waste of time for me. I think Earth Strike might be like a decent as well if you use Earth runes, even if you have a lot of them. I think Fire Strike is too expensive for the damage it does. Like 2 air runes or 3 fire runes, that's insane. Yeah, it's also like pretty bad XP with mind runes. I was actually thinking about using Earth Bolt as well. Might be better, like money wise. You're going to have a nap. Hope you get a clue soon. Enjoy your noodles or rice. Thanks. Have a nice nap. I guess we can kill 2 more hellhounds and then I'm probably out unless we get a clue. Then I'll do the clue, of course. Who's this guy? Kebab. We can eat it for good luck. Maybe clue from the last one. Would be kinda epic. No clue, rip. Well, anyways, I need to eat, so I'm heading off. Thanks everyone for watching and hanging out in the chat. I have a video coming out in, let me see. Guess I could release it now. I'm gonna log out. How do I public? Boom. I'll link the video if you wanna watch it. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you later. Hey Martin. I'm actually getting off right now. So